What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got another video, man, and let me tell you something. This is the reason why I started a YouTube channel. I did this in one of my earlier videos from probably like a year ago, but the reason why I started this YouTube channel and started making videos was because of, the main cause was boredom, of course, and I wanted to try something new. But another reason was a way for me to vent. I had a lot of baggage, I had a lot of issues, I had a lot of frustration, I got problems. Not saying I have a problem, but I do a lot of rumination and overthinking, and I was just using it as a way to vent and connect and bond with people with similar issues. And so I also want to get the message too, is to just um, be yourself, man, and don't try to fit in, and like I said, be yourself. People don't have to like you and you don't have to care, man, and that's all I'm about. Sort of like retard maxing. You know what I'm saying? YouTube retard maxing, and you will get the idea that I'm trying to push in the algorithm, and the moment I started being myself, man, life got better. Let me tell you about me, man. I got this story I got. I was one of those guys who, how you hang out with a group of friends, and some of them are doing illegal shit, and some of them are doing, and most of your friends are doing wild, dumb party crowd, and then you got those few who do illegal shit, try to act tough, try to act gangster, selling drugs and all that. I was the one guy out of the group who was the nerd, the geek, the one who was more positive and tried to do the right thing, and just a nice guy, a complete pushover, bro. And I've always listened to, just basically I was a good boy. I always listened to my parents. I did do some stuff that was, maybe out of character, like getting into fights or skipping school, or, staying out to the early morning hours, late nights, smoking weed, stuff like that, but at the same time, I was one of these guys who worked hella hours and just saved money. Like, I would save money to the point where, I would just have like literally anything under 80 bucks out of my whole check just to spend for myself. Like, I was stingy to the point where I wouldn't even spend money on vices and myself, and I done this for a few years on end, and I thought I was doing something good, but reality, it was eating me up. I was miserable inside, and I was saving money, and I was going towards my goals, trying to do this, trying to do that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to think I was self-improvement and upgrading myself. But, what is all this self-improvement when you still feel miserable and lonely and depressed inside? You know what I'm saying? What is the meaning of all of it if you're still like this? You understand? You still try to fit in. You're still around a group of people that you think are your friends, but in reality, you don't even really like or have many things in common with them. And I'm speaking for myself, but like I said, there may be somebody out there who understands. And you're going through life like this, and one day you just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna blow all the money I got saved and just be myself and live my life. I'm gonna cut off all my friends, or at least the toxic friends. Cut off all your toxic friends and family and just live your life, and started being unapologetically and authentically me for a change. Let me just do that for a change. And even though I lost a lot of shit, my life got better, and I started feeling better about myself and feeling more comfortable in my own skin. You know what I'm saying? And here's the truth about nice guys. A lot of you guys just, a lot of you guys just want some pussy, bro. That's it. You may try to portray this persona that you're looking for love and searching for a relationship, but reality, you just want to get some ass. And maybe if you really like the chick, you may continue the relationship. And that's one of the issues that I think a lot of guys, especially in this generation, are facing, bro. A lot of you just want to keep up with the trends and tell your friends that, hey, I just smashed this girl, or I'm upgrading my body count. And we try so hard to be cool that we forget all the other aspects of life. And one important aspect I'm talking about is having fun, enjoying yourself, being yourself, and loving yourself, man. And we forget to do that. You've been living life by the script that society told you. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, bro. I'm I'm untainted by the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I'm untainted by society. I don't let the algorithm or society influence my thoughts or my opinions that I have about myself and the world. It's like, I just don't get it, man. Everything we do in this life is a waste of time, bro. Whether you want to accept that or not. It don't matter if we start a business. It don't matter if we help every homeless person in the world. It don't matter if we come up with a cure with AIDS, man. Everything we do in this life is a waste of time. And even though that seems kind of dark or nihilistic, it should bring you freedom, true freedom. Just for the simple fact that, bro, we're just a speck of dust within the whole universe and Milky Way galaxy. You know what I'm saying? There's 8 billion people on the planet. And I truly believe that as long as you're not disrespecting people, causing harm, or breaking the law, you can do whatever you want to do. And God loves you regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just live your life. This life is up. It's you're responsible for your own life. This life is up to you to live. This life is, we didn't ask to be here, but at the same time, we could be grateful no matter what situation we're in. This life is for us to live, man. And you should be surrounded by like-minded, positive people who accept you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys were searching for love when we don't even love ourselves. In order for you to understand others, you must understand yourself first. In order for someone to love you, you must love yourself first. And I think a lot of us don't really love ourselves. And the reason why is because of societal conditioning. We've been playing that fucking role. We've been living that script that somebody else put out for us. A lot of it may be family members, and a lot of it may be friends. Majority of it is external influences. What about what's in here, man? A lot of our flaws is out of our control, whether you accept that or not. A lot of our imperfections, it's always room for improvement. It's always room for change. But you should only do that in pursuing something that you actually enjoy doing or want to get better at, or that's going to improve your life, not some daily habits or some other routine that somebody else came up with that's going to make you more masculine, more energetic. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but man, take a couple drinks, go play your video game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any options. You don't have any bitches in your life, dude. Just go jerk off, bruh. You know what I'm saying? As comfortable as it is to say that, I mean, what's the worst that could happen, man? I do believe that you should have some restraint and impulse control on whatever it is that you do. but you should retard max and overindulge in any vice that you have, whether it's doom scrolling or video games or pornography, man. Like, that stuff may be harmful and bad, but it's like we're the men of our times. This is the vices of now. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was gambling and whatever's going on back then. Let's live in the now. You know what I'm saying? Don't stress about the future. Forget the past and just keep doing you, man, and keep moving forward, man. Like, we shouldn't overcomplicate this thing. We shouldn't overcomplicate life. If this is your reality, this is what it is. And I'm talking to those incels, to those guys you know, who have zero women in their lives, man. Like, it's okay. Eventually women are gonna come around no matter where you're at in life. Like, I truly believe that, dude. Because think about it. If you got guys out here who are selling drugs, who don't have a driver's license, and um getting and smashing women, dude, like, now one thing I will say this though. If you're one of those guys who just sit in your mom's basement all day, go out by yourself, man. Go watch a movie by yourself. Go out to eat by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go to no crazy expensive restaurant. You know, go to the bar by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just start small talk, man. It could be about anything. And take a couple drinks, take a couple smokes, man, and just live, man. That's what it's all about. If you're sitting, ruminating, overthinking, stressing about why you don't got no women, just go out, bro. Even if it's just a drive around town, maybe go for a walk or something, man. Just do something, man, that gets you out your head, and you will be fine. Um, that's all I have for this video. Hope this was inspirational. Thanks for watching.